This video is sponsored by Piktostory, a video editing tool that easily turns one video into multiple pieces of content. So I've been in a position where I've been watching YouTubers and I see these videos and I'm like, holy shit, the editing on this is so good. Oh my god, how am I ever gonna reach this level of YouTuberness? And the more I've progressed with my own YouTube journey, the more I've realized that fancy editing is not what makes someone a good YouTuber. So you're probably wondering, then does good editing make you a good YouTuber? Which would make sense because that's the title of this video. So yeah, let me just answer this for you real quick. The answer is no. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day. But seriously, there's a lot to talk about here, and I'm hoping that maybe I can help someone feel a bit better about the way that they approach their journey on YouTube, because seeing all of these creators making amazing, flashy videos can be quite intimidating sometimes. But I also think that it's good to take a step back and just know that you don't need to do that to be one of the best creators on the platform, and I mean that.
It's me, baby! Salesman Finn! Yeah! Boy, have I got the sale for you! You wanna hear about this sale, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? I'm gonna tell you about this sale whether you like it or not. Hello, Finn. It's Salesman Finn here, and boy, have I got the sale for you! Have you ever thought to yourself, oh boy, I am not getting enough traction online at the moment. Where the hell are all my views? Well, want to know more? Piktostory is the perfect tool to take your pre-made content and cut it down into social media sized chunks. It's easy, just upload your selected video onto the website and then let the software do the rest. We're talking subtitles, fonts, aspect ratios. You name it, the website does it. So once you've edited the appearance, just highlight the subtitles that you want to clip and then hit that export button. And then download your optimized clip and post it onto any social medias you want to. I recommend posting onto TikTok because a little bird told me that you can get a lot of views on there pretty damn easily. So no matter who you are, a content creator or a branding person, Piktostory can help spread your reach across multiple platforms with little to no effort. And you want to know what the best thing is? It's free. That's right, it's free. You've got no excuse. So make your free account. And hey, if you like it, then use code Finzar for 50% off any annual plan. That's right, 50%! That's a big discount, ladies and fins. 50%! Use code Finzar. You won't regret it. The link is in the description. So go do that right now! It's been me, your trusty salesman Finn. Thanks for watching and enjoy the video.
I watch a lot of videos on YouTube every morning when I wake up.
Hello.
And I make breakfast and I just slap a video on my phone. That's essentially my morning television. There are so many great channels that I want to talk about, but honestly, there's just too many. When you get down to the nitty-gritty of video making, then you could essentially break up a video into two categories. One being the core editing and the other being the superficial editing. So what are these? Well, the core editing is essentially the pace at which the video runs at, and it gives you that sense of flow, which is really hard to achieve in videos generally. This could be use of music to up the tempo, fast cutting, slow cutting. It also comes down to the way that you tell your jokes if you're trying to be funny.
Two pretty best friends, am I right or am I right?
Oh no,
So, you can cut quite quickly after something happens, which can enhance the joke. Or maybe you use silence in a way to enhance an emotion in your video. The thing is, it's all going to be unique to the creator and what suits their personality, but there's a lot to talk about in that regard. The other thing is superficial editing, and that is essentially the fancy editing. And you'll see me do a lot of this in my videos. I just throw sparkly edits at you like bam, 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 in the hope that you'll just stay and you'll be like, oh my god, that's such a good edit. Oh, I love this channel now. Oh. But the truth is, you need the core editing there for that to stand up on. Otherwise, it's just going to be a fancy edit and people aren't going to want to stay for long. So finding a balance between these two is, generally speaking, quite difficult to achieve on a channel if you're just starting up, but it's something that you can definitely practice with. And I would 100% advise that you try and find that balance within your own channel. Because the truth is, when you're editing with the idea that you're trying to enhance the core editing of the video, it's actually more enjoyable to edit generally. And in turn, if you're an editor that enjoys editing, then I really believe that your chances of becoming a successful YouTuber are greatly increased. So it's definitely worth investing your time in. So let's look at an example that I really like, that I think really nails the core editing and has basically no superficial editing at all, and is one of the best YouTubers on the platform at the moment, and that is Video Game Donkey. You just watch any of his videos, and basically the only edits you're gonna see are cuts, putting in JPEG images to enhance certain things that he's saying, and most importantly, his use of music to enhance the mood and atmosphere. Now this is great. I mean, I will recreate a timeline for you here just to show you how many edits are actually used. Bam, look at that. There's literally nothing. And that's the intro of the video, which is the most important part of the video when you're wanting your audience to get a feel of who you are and what you're saying. And there's like nothing. But there's so much at the same time because he has accentuated his personality so much and used it for the videos that it's just so easy to watch. And you just can't help but want to hear what he has to say. And it's great, and it's got such a good flow. Another example of a channel I like to watch a lot is Disrupt. And this guy has got some really fancy editing. And you look in the comments and people are saying, oh my god, this is the best production quality I've ever seen in my life since this and this. Yes, it is. Because the thing is, Disrupt is a channel which is using fancy edits as a way of core editing because it just suits his personality. But it also suits the whole atmosphere of the channel, the mood that he's creating, and it's consistent with every single video that he uploads. So really, this is an example of a different kind of balance where editing is fancy, but yet once again, the core editing is absolutely nailed, and it's just like something out of Netflix. So I'm kind of hesitant to give life advice on a YouTube video about editing, but in my opinion, essentially, core editing comes down to just being extremely comfortable with yourself. Being comfortable with yourself in real life it takes a lot of time. And the same goes for YouTube with core editing. It takes a lot of time to find your flow and nail that. Because the thing is, we all have an instilled sense of what this flow is, because we see so many videos and we know what we like. So my advice is to let yourself enjoy creating these videos and enjoy your own personality, because that's what's going to separate you from everyone else. I'd like to use my most recent video before this one as an example of this. I just basically spoke into my microphone one morning. It was a completely unexpected video, and I had a great time just editing that. And I got a message from someone just saying, oh, this is like 2019 Finn. And that is exactly what I've been wanting to get back to, because 2019 me had that sense of just making shit that he wanted to see. And I love that. And that's what I want to get back to. So I come back to the question, does being a good editor make you a good YouTuber? No, it doesn't. But being a good editor certainly helps you on your YouTube journey. Because the thing is, if you're going to make fancy edits, people are going to be impressed. I mean, if you're really pushing the editing to the next level, then people are going to be impressed. And you're going to probably see some success from that. But just trust me when I say this. You don't want people to just be in love with your editing. You want people to really like what you're putting out and what you make. I know it's kind of shitty saying this, but affirmations online, although they can be quite dangerous and, dopamine levels, blah, 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 blah. The affirmation that someone likes watching you post whatever you want to post is genuinely quite heart-touching, and that's the kind of success that I want to see other creators achieve. Unless, of course, you just want to be trying out fancy editing and that's what makes you happy, then go for it, dude. Just do whatever the you want. I just don't want it to get to the point where it's unhealthy for you, is what I'm trying to get at here. So be careful of that and try and work on this balance between core editing and fancy editing, and try and lean in on the core editing more. That's my advice, because you'll see that all of the big YouTubers out there basically have little to no fancy editing. That's just how it is. I mean, look at Moist Critical. Does he have any editing? Basically not. It just cuts from the thing he's talking about to him talking about it. Markiplier, it's just face cam gameplay. It's good editing, yes. It's not like supremely fancy. The same goes for PewDiePie, who's literally the biggest YouTuber on the platform, minus T-Series. Even when you look at someone like Mr. Beast, the editing isn't that crazy, really. I know that might be an unpopular opinion, but it's not mega crazy. It's just refined so much that you get an idea of the story, of what's going on, the characters that are in it. It's genius, and that is from the core editing. That is so much core editing compared to superficial editing. Superficial editing should be the last thing you think about when it comes to editing your videos. All right, I think I've talked your ear off enough. To summarize, you do not need to edit like a god to be a good YouTuber. So if you're watching anyone else and you're just thinking, oh shit, man, I don't know if I can do this, snap out of it, you silly son of a bitch. This is gonna sound really cringe, but you're the only you there is. So go and make the most of that and use your personality. And it's gonna take time to be able to find a version of that that's suitable for YouTube. It's not easy to put yourself out there online. And the thing is, if you start to see success with it, then you start to see people will comment on your personality, and that can be quite a personal thing. So you've got to just take a slice of real cake with this and just try and enjoy it for yourself as much as you can. And don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't over-edit to the point where you're just not enjoying it anymore. Anyways, like the video, smash the like button, and then pound that subscribe button. And then smash that favorite button with your forehead. And then send this video to your grandma, because she needs to know what makes a good YouTuber. So get out of here. Get out of here right now. I'm sick of you. Get the hell out of here. And remember, the link to Piktostory is in the description. Use my code Finzar for 50% off an annual plan. Go do that right now. I love you so much. Goodbye. Here's the outro. Goodbye.